You ever notice how some cars just stick with people? They're more than metal and wheels. They're part of the family. They've seen our best days and those please just start mornings. But every car's got a story, and that story says a lot about us. This is My Car, My Story, where we meet real people, real cars, and the memories that make them both unforgettable.
So we're back again. I have my friend Lynda. Hi, Lynda.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm great. Beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here. I'm glad. Me too here. And Miss Lynda has a 2025 Toyota
It's a hybrid Camry.
Camry hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful car.
Uh-huh.
I love the interior of it. I love the.
It's a little different, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. How long have you had this?
Since April, actually 7,587 miles worth.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's practically brand new. It smells like
It
brand
is.
new.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So what made you pick a Camry?
Well, I love Camrys. This is actually my fourth one.
What?
And yeah.
Wow.
And I had leased my previous two, like the last one that I turned in before I purchased this one.
Okay.
But my last one was a lease, and they wanted to buy out my lease because I guess it was worth a little more than what I had agreed to lease it for. Not a lot,
Mm-hmm.
so I purchased this one. They actually gave me some extra money towards it. But the car before that was and that was an SE. The car before that was an XSE. But unfortunately, I thought it was safe in my garage, but Hurricane Ian and storm surge had a different idea about that. So I got water up to the dashboard, and so the car was totaled.
Wow.
But praise the Lord, I had good insurance, so it turned out, okay.
Yes.
And before that, I had just a strict Camry sedan. I drove little Mercedes. I had two of them. I think in 31 years, I only had two vehicles.
Really?
Two Mercedes.
Oh.
We laughed because my sister-in-law had like 38 cars in the same period of time.
Sounds like me. before I got married. My wife won't let me have that many cars.
Anyway, I love Camrys.
Okay.
It's a nice car.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
This particular Camry, you did say that was a hybrid.
Yes.
Did you notice any difference driving this over the last one you had?
Well, just the fact that it was a little weird at first because, it's like e-assist.
Okay.
I mean, it's showing that I get like 48.8 miles per gallon average right now.
Okay.
Because the hybrid part comes in, like the electric part comes in when you're stopping and going.
Yes.
And so it's very quiet. And at first I thought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have an accident. My car stopped running.
It's like an EV.
Yeah,
Battery,
but I'm used to it now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How do you like the regenerative braking when you?
I like it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Again, it takes it's a little bit different from the SC and the XSC, and certainly a lot different from my first Camry sedan. But I'm enjoying driving it.
You did say something about the mile MPG.
Yes.
What are you averaging in this car?
Almost. It's usually between 48 and 49 miles per gallon.
City driving?
Yeah, pretty much.
City actually on hybrids you get higher mileage than highway. What about in highway?
I've taken a couple
a
trips and it was down like 40 in the low 40s.
Okay.
It was still very good.
That's.
I mean, I haven't gone far in it. Maybe like 4 hours at the most.
On your older last Camry, what were you averaging city?
In high 20, in the high 28s.
What a difference!
Yeah, a lot.
So you have not seen your gas station attendant in a while.
No.
Not friends with them anymore.
And I remember when we used to have gas station attendants, and I thought, I am not pumping my own gas.
Right.
But of course.
I just heard it kick in.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. It does have a mind of its own.
So, on this car, 2025, what do you love the most about this car? What are the things? Not one thing, right?
I love it all, but I like, the more sophisticated, backup camera and etc. And I like the gas pedals.
Oh, yeah,
they're
very
really
sporty.
Very sporty.
Yes,
I like the whole car, but what I really like about this car and every Camry that I've had is that when I get in the car and I turn it on, it's ready to go. No surprises. Very dependable. I mean, my first car cost $100. It didn't always start when I got in and turned the key.
How long ago was this?
A long time.
Okay.
We'll just leave it at that. It was it was a turquoise Chevy Bel Air.
Bel Air.
Yeah.
Oh wow, those are beautiful cars.
Yeah, I wish I still had it. It's worth some money, more than what I paid for it. But I traded it in on a brand new Ford. Let me think. What was it called? Mustang.
What?
Yeah, that was my first new car.
What year was the Mustang? I mean, you don't have to tell us. That's just
1966, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first year that they made that.
Was it 6 or 8? Was it like the
6? Yeah.
Okay.
It had the little like fish gills on the side.
Oh yeah.
It was, and it didn't come.
Very sporty.
I grew up in Miami, and that car, cars then in general did not come with air conditioning, so you could buy an air conditioner, but they had to put it under the dashboard on the passenger side, and I thought, I'll never be able to have a friend with me because there's no room for your feet. So I grew up in Florida with no air conditioning. But
well,
we're survivors.
That was probably common back then.
It was very common, right? But it was a very cool car.
So, favorite feature or quirk about your car? You didn't mention screen.
Right. I think the interior of this car is a little bit different. It has some interior finishes that I've never seen before.
Right.
Like the kind of like detailed fabric finishes, and the whole layout of the dashboard is a little, it kind of looks like a small airplane.
It does. It does. I love the texture. I like the material on the air conditioning.
And then the seats have racing stripes, so
it does.
Go figure.
Very sporty.
Yeah.
Toyota did a great job with 2025 model year. So, your car is practically brand new. Have you had any issues or anything like that?
None at all. None at all. And when I take it to I just had the first scheduled maintenance where, they rotate the tires and check the fluids and do a walk around and all. And at the dealership, the Toyota dealership that I go to, if you have an appointment like at 8 a.m. and you pull in, they're pretty much standing there waiting for you. And they tell you it'll be, 45 minutes or an hour. And, you have free coffee, water, snacks, and a nice, place to sit in.
Yeah.
And they're on time. They're very professional. So I'm assuming that Toyota dealerships around the country are that way. Very well organized.
I would say it's usually hit or miss.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Toyota dealership. I've had Toyotas. It's a hit or miss, but I'm glad that you've had good experience. You have a good dealership that you go to. Okay. We talked about reliability issues, but this is brand new. But in the previous cars, have you ever had any issues with them? Mechanical issues?
No. Well, the last two, the SE and the XSE, were, I leased them, so everything was covered, but I never had any issues. The only thing I ever did was buy the book. I went and had, the scheduled maintenance on them. My first Camry, I never had, the only reason that really that I traded the Camry in was because it was at a point where there were a lot of new technology advances in airbags and the security safety systems.
Right.
And I'm sorry, but the way people drive in this county, I just thought I need all the help I can get.
Right.
Plus, I like the way the car looks. So
correct. I'm looking at your beautiful screen here. It's really widescreen, really looks very advanced, and I know it is advanced. Did you have any issues with that complication or learning curve?
No, when I picked the car up, one of the reps from the dealership sat with me and went through everything. And then when I went back to have maintenance, I had a couple questions, not because there was anything wrong with it. It was like operator error.
Okay.
I wasn't that familiar with a couple of things.
I see you have a lot of USB-C connectors.
This is
yes.
And this is a charging station right here.
Right there.
I really like that feature.
That is awesome.
And it works.
Makes your life so much easier.
It does. It's
you
a
don't
lot
have
easier.
to connect anything. Just throw it on there, and you're good to go. Would you recommend this car to anybody that's in the market for looking for a new car?
It's very dependable. It's very comfortable. The seats are really, well designed. No, it's a nice looking car.
If you were talking to Toyota design engineer right now, which you're not, but you never know, somebody might watch, is there anything that you would change it ergonomically or anything that will make it better and more convenient or just adds more value to you?
I'd like to say that I'm smart enough to see something that could be better, but honestly, I haven't had it. Everything is fine.
That is
the design is, it's comfortable, it's efficient. The car it's a nice looking car. Okay, I just thought of something. There's no place to put my sunglasses because of this. Yeah, usually in my other cars there was a little drop down
pocket.
So
yes.
Well, biggest thing
So where do you normally put your sunglasses then?
I put it up here in this but that's where my keys and my remote is.
That's a great point. That's a great point. I have that on my truck too. I just drop it in.
That's the only thing. If they could have figured out a place to put one, that would have been nice.
Would you feel comfortable, let's say if you were going from Florida to New York on this car, right? Like a road trip, would you be hesitant or would you be comfortable driving this?
I'd be comfortable.
So
it takes the road. It's very quiet, you know.
As far as the comfort and creature, I think it's
absolutely
great.
Yes.
How about if a family of 4, maybe 2 adults, or maybe a family of 5 is looking to buy something, would you recommend this for kids, families? Dogs?
I would, and I think I've sat in the back seat. It's very, very roomy, and then it has a humongous trunk.
Okay.
I had thought about getting an SUV because I haul a lot of things around for ministries for neighbors in need. But when I looked at this trunk, I said, no, this is fine. This is more than big enough. And the seats fold down.
Right. Okay. Both of them folds down,
yes,
right? Okay.
Both of them.
So you can just stick tables or whatever.
Right. I'm not going to do that because
right. You don't want to mess up your car.
No, I don't want to mess up my car. Most of the things I handle are, non-perishable food and clothing and things like that, and diapers.
Right. Would you buy this car all over again?
I would. Yeah, I like it that much.
That's awesome. That's Toyota, if you're listening to Miss Lynda, get her another car. Free.
Yeah.
If your car had a personality, what would it be?
Let me think. A personality. It would be a combination of Princess Grace and Joey Logano.
Okay. I do not know neither of them.
All right. Princess Grace of Monaco, unfortunately, has passed away, but a very elegant woman.
Okay.
And Joey Logano is one of the top NASCAR drivers in this country.
That is awesome. I'm into cars, but I'm not into NASCAR. I don't hate it, but it's just never into. But that is
It's all about Toyotas.
I love the two extreme.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Okay, dream upgrade if money was not an issue. What would you do to this car?
Okay, Toyota, don't get mad at me, but probably I would like a Ford, the biggest Ford truck they make, King Ranch.
Okay.
Okay. That dark green, that Winchester green, whatever they call that, and the inside is that saddle leather.
Oh man, I love that King Ranch saddle interior. Right. It's beautiful.
But I would still have a Toyota hybrid, but then I would also have the truck on the side. I love
Ranch saddle interior.
It's
love
so
that
beautiful.
Interior. I remember years ago I sat in a Ford Expedition King Ranch. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
this is
very elegant.
Beautiful.
In a
it
rough
feels like
cowboy kind of way.
Exactly. So, final thoughts. We're about to round it up. final thoughts, advice for someone considering this car.
Take it for a drive. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What if somebody who's never had a Toyota before? I've always had an American car.
Well, I had 2 Mercedes,
Okay.
and so like I don't want to say anything bad about Mercedes, but I drove those cars. The first one had 10,000 miles on it when I bought it, and I drove it for 15 years. But then I wanted more airbags, so then I saved up my money and I bought the same vehicle but brand new.
Mm-hmm.
And so I love both of those cars, but I in 31 years I only had 2 vehicles.
Okay, that's
So
awesome.
I drive cars for a long time. So this is the car.
So
Right.
thank you so much. Appreciate it. Any last word of advice or wisdom?
Buy a car you like driving.
Okay, Toyota maybe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. There could be something else like Ferrari or something. But
Hey.
I say Toyota.
Yes. Thank you so much, Miss Lynda. And we had a great time chit-chatting with you. And
Thank you. It
God
was
bless
fun.
you.
God bless you.
All
Thank
right.